Welcome, everybody. This is Summer Activities to Keep Kids Healthy and Active. My name is Adam Kowalczyk, and I'll be narrating the video today. And we're going to talk just a little bit about things that you can do to keep kids engaged and involved, some different opportunities that they might have, especially over the summer. It's easy when we're in class and we have them, but we also want to think about keeping them active, maybe when they're not in school. And then this can also apply maybe for breaks as well. So winter break, for example, or when they have extended periods off other than like a long weekend. We're going to start with talking about some resources that are available. How can we incorporate those resources or get the kids involved? Who can and will benefit? Obviously, we're really going to look at the kids, but there's also some family camps as well, which I think are great for some different situations that students might be in. So we're going to kind of jump right in. The first thing we're going to look at is available resources. The first thing I would say is to just do your research. A quick Google search really could pull up quite a bit. Even just looking in Augusta, where I'm located, there were so many things. Different schools had camps, different companies and organizations had some different camps and clinics and different things that the kids can do. So really just doing your research and looking at what is available in your area. I'm sure there are so many opportunities anywhere you go in the state. Some they might have to travel just a little bit. Obviously, the goal is going to be to keep kids as local as possible, but there might be some opportunities where, for example, if you want to maybe go out to the mountains. So if you're near Atlanta, maybe not that big of a trip, but for here in Augusta, we may need to travel a little bit. We're going to look at the expenses associated. If the kids and families did have to travel, what are those expenses going to be? Is it just a quick, hour or two drive? Is there going to be a hotel cost? Is there overnight? Is there an entry fee to get into whatever? Having guest speakers, I'm huge on guest speakers. I think kids just get something different when they hear from the same person every day. It can kind of get a little monotonous, and I do understand that and get that. So I love bringing in guest speakers. So I will invite several to come in and speak, to talk to the kids about different opportunities that they might have. Maybe they knew about it and just didn't quite get all the details, or maybe they had no idea that that was even a thing. So bringing in guest speakers to talk to the kids maybe towards the end of the year could be really, really beneficial. Having some sort of a school health fair, again, it kind of goes with the guest speakers. Are you going to have maybe a speaker day, different stations that the kids can pop in and get a brochure or get information, and then they can go from station to station. And then, of course, you could include different activities and maybe some more fun things that the kids can do, or maybe it's indoors and there might not be as many activities, but they could go and get a lot of really good information. So that's something that I like to do at my school, and it's fairly easy. It's really just getting in contact with everybody and setting up a schedule, and then just finding a schedule that works for the school and the other classes. So some of those resources that are more kind of business, community. One big one is the YMCA. The YMCA has tons of camps and clinics. So just getting the information out there to the kids, making sure that they have the dates and information, sign up information. Maybe you can do an email blast to all the parents at the school, or we do like a shout point phone call that you could record a message and you could even just say, hey, we've posted some information to our website if you're interested in some different free summer camps. And then you could have a list on your school webpage or your teacher webpage. Another one that I like is the First Tee. The First Tee is just a golf program that kids can get in. There are some costs associated with it. So it's not completely free, but it's just something that maybe kids could get involved in and give like a regular camp schedule or some sort of a clinic schedule. Some others are Planet Fitness, especially for high school. Something like Planet Fitness, they do free memberships for teenagers. So there's some restrictions on ages, but they can go and sign up at any Planet Fitness, and it's good for the entire summer and normally ends sometime in September. So it's a great opportunity for kids to be able to get that free membership, maybe go with their family, or they can go by themselves, get dropped off, or drive themselves, and they can go get a good workout in, and it's completely free. You don't sign up, there's no membership. It's just given that free summer. And another one is the Boys and Girls Clubs. So again, a great resource for different camps and clinics. And then also some of those local lists. So for example, here in Augusta, we have the CSRA Kids in Augusta. So the CSRA Kids has a tremendous amount of different summer camps that are available. Many are free. Some you have to pay a little bit, and some are a little bit more. So just depending on the kids that you're teaching and where you're at. But there's definitely going to be some local groups and lists and things so it kind of goes back and ties into just doing your research. So this provided, I think, over 20 different camps and things that the kids could do over the summer. So it's a great opportunity to have just a condensed list that maybe you could copy over or post that link on your webpage. So just looking at some of the themes, just thinking about what are kids interested in. I'm always, it's the summer. Let's do something new that maybe we couldn't do during the school year. So kayaking, for example, horseback riding is something totally different. Something simple like a walking club or running club, different sports camps, depending on obviously following all the rules, maybe what your school has and what they don't. But the summer really opens up availability for what you can do. So it's a great opportunity to get more kids involved. And then you could also use as kind of a scouting opportunity. Your coaches could pop in, for example. So it's just a great opportunity and just providing that for the kids. Some different school activities. So again, the sports camps, some open gyms. That's something I enjoy doing. Maybe every Thursday night from 5 to 7, or something during the day, maybe a lunch, mommy or daddy day out, and they can drop the kids off, go get some things done, grab lunch while the kids can play, and then they'll come back and grab them. Community days and nights. So it's just another getting the community involved and just providing that opportunity at the school. So 2 examples quickly. The first is basketball. That just seems to be a popular thing with the kids. So a couple things. You could do a 3-versus-3 tournament or a 5-versus-5 tournament. You could have basketball open gyms. You could even host some basketball clinics where maybe you go through some different drills and teach the kids. You could open it up for younger kids. You could charge a couple dollars to get in, so it could be a little bit of a fundraiser. Things that I've done, like a 3-point or slam dunk contest. So I had to lower our hoops a little bit, but provided where everybody could participate, and the kids really seemed to enjoy it. You could do some open gyms and clinics and then lead into a tournament. So that's a good one as well. And the other is what I call a fit night. So just it's kind of like field day. You just have different sports and activities. You could sell concessions. So I listed some. You could also rent some items like the flavored ice, maybe doing a dunk booth, so you could raise a little bit of money. And the kids can come in and just play so many different games and different activities. You could have cornhole set up, badminton. You could do a free throw contest, a water balloon fight, all kinds of different things. So it's just a great opportunity to get people in. You could do it once a month, once a week. It's just completely up to you and your schedule. Obviously, it's over the summer. And then just really, before school gets out, getting those dates out for the kids. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to reach out. I know we're talking about the summer, so it's hard, and we don't want to give up our personal time and our free time. But just some of these are very simple, and you could come in and set it up and be done in a day, get community help. So there's lots of ways to make it a little bit easier on you, and still provide the opportunity for the kids to come in and just be healthy and happy and have a great time. So thank you so much. Take care, everybody.